think we're ready to rock and roll. Got my sturdy trekking poles out for this. We'll see how I did an adjustment on this plie knee because it's always locking up on me, and then I'm dragging and dragging. And doesn't say we are right there. So all those people must have been going the back country there. We're going there. It's pretty steep, but it's not that long. And I got, let's see here. Yeah, I got all pro and the plie in my alignment. Like Jeremy Hanger's been awesome. Been over and over and over. And I got a best AFO I've had. It's got a whole lot of rigidity in it because my foot's cut off. I got the ball of my foot gone, all my toes gone. And I am a very aggressive walker, so I push off and I've had them, I break them. See how we do. Did this several years ago. It was very difficult. Different leg, different alignment. Oops. How do I keep hitting with my thumb? GPS is now ready. I'm in no hurry either, though. It's Bald Mountain 1.4. High Uintas are pretty awesome. I can't wait to get on top. Though we'll get to see like 50 lakes. They're just littered across the high Sierras here. They're everywhere. See, the good thing though, it rained yesterday. Like, I'm thinking I'd make it slick. That's actually going to knock all the dust down and all the loose footing. And be better traction, I imagine. I got this new tread pattern on this Vibrant Soul that Jeremy put on the other day that I'm really excited to see how it does. See, the rocky trails though are very, like, if I go too fast, I sweat too hard and then my legs start falling off. But I have to be very precise with all my steps or you fall down. And since my right foot, I have no ankle flexion because I have a partial foot in AFO that it's always getting caught. And you can't feel your feet. It's hard to know where they're going. You figure it out though after you do stuff long enough. You start to, I don't know, sense where it is somehow in your balance. Your body figures it out. Because I don't fall very often. thing is not. I do. Short my poles up some. I think they're this steep. With a pack on, I'm even top heavier, which makes you want to get thrown off the mountain all the time. Well, at least it's not slippery. Okay, nice flowers. Nice view already, and it's only going to get better. Oh boy. And let's see, we're at 11,000 feet. That always easy. I had somebody that isn't really a friend anymore that says, yeah, you should do Bald Mountain, it'll be easy. He would say stupid stuff like that for all kinds of different trails that he really thought would be easy because it's not very long. And I tried to explain to him, I'm like, it's the technical and the rocks and I'm like, if it's an easy trail, like I was talking to him about doing the Grand Canyon and then Mount Whitney and the difference, and I attempted Whitney and I got into the 99 switchbacks and got too much snow and I was going to fall off the mountain in the snow, but they take mules up and down Grand Canyon. I've seen all those trails. There's nothing like this on the side of a cliff like you have with Whitney. You could be on the side of a cliff, but it's a wide trail that there's mules on. They're going, oh, it's high. I don't give a crap about the temperature. I've dealt with temperatures. I've acclimated myself for dealing with extremes that way. I don't want the giant boulders. I'm like, again, oh, you couldn't do the Grand Canyon. You could do Whitney though. You're an idiot. So I'm gonna go do the Grand Canyon. You got the lakes. Get up higher. Oh, we're better up here. Whew. Yeah, one review on All Trails was like, that first part, it's more like bouldering. It's kind of true. Or a scramble. But that's alright, we get up higher fast. Like I actually do want to do Whitney. The mountaineers are out, but I would need someone to help me to carry gear. It's only like 4.5 miles instead of 11. So you're going straight up, but you're taking a third of the distance. Oh, we might stop here. It's a nice rock to sit on. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's easy. Straight up and down over boulders. Oh, I shut you down for a second. Alright, that was a very short break, but because it's helping switch back, I think I'll have to stop for a safety meeting. One thing, gotta be safe. The lake's gorgeous from up here. I'm camped just down over that hill. You can see one of the RVs there, but I'm down in the gully there. I have to pull some music, get me a little bit pumped up. It's nice and peaceful out here though. Thing is, you always got to lean into the mountain too, because you're constantly getting pushed back. And if you get over on top of, I don't know, the center of gravity, if you don't have any leg over there, you have no way of stopping yourself from tumbling down the mountain. So I always overcompensate by I can fall up the mountain, fall onto the mountain, but fall back down the mountain, I'm going to be in a big mess. Can't believe the little girls that they had doing this shit a minute ago. Impressive. Oh. Oh, this is blasting me. Probably should have stayed and made breakfast. I had a protein shake. I don't know if that's really going to be sufficient. I got a couple of those in my pack here. It'll work. It's going to be. 'Cause that's what I got. That's just. What a view! And yeah, that trail's easy. The great thing though is that, well, this is pretty flat. It's not really sideways, because that's what really gives me major problems with my prosthetic. Because when you got your prosthetic high side up, which it is here, but the trail's rocks up and down, so it's not really a problem. But you'll be over here, you got no elevation control, so you got to almost turn sideways, or going up pole vaults you up, which is very hard and just terrifying. Unstable, because you fly right off the mountain if you make one little error. It can be fast though, but I think the main name of the game is to get there. See how my arm is going to work out. Let's see. That foot. This is perfect. We're gonna sit down. Oh, and there's a seat with a view. Seat with a view, baby. Ah! We're ready to rock. Yep. Just met some cool people, a whole bunch of, I don't know what kind of group it was, but they had a bunch of young girls and then the leaders. They're pretty fun though. I should probably keep my camera on some of the people, but I don't want to like freak people out that they're getting filmed. I remember I have a picture right here on this spot of a lady I met up here, Monica Duran. That's when I met her. I met her hiking this, and then she's a photographer and she took pictures up. And I remember this spot right here. Was it overlooked? No, this just, it was up there. She got a whole bunch of different spots, but yeah, it was like stairs. The irony of this all the time is all my joints are like this knee. I've tore some things in it and cartilage, and this ankle, my right ankle, I've blown up a couple times, but now I got the AFO, so it doesn't have to worry about that. But my left leg, my knee and my ankle, pristine. Pristine. You know, and I think God was like, I know he's going to trash those, so we'll just get rid of them now. It'll be less painful. At least that's what I like to think. But this is a worthy little walk up the hill. Oh, that's scary. That's what's scary. My poles have to be in there. So that's why I chair these ones, because they have the carbine tips and they're super strong. They won't break. Because that's the last thing I need. Oh. Boom, boom. Yeah, I don't see horses coming up this. Or mules. I guess somehow they brought mules up Mount Whitney because they built a little shack up there with the stones they carried. Probably to build the trail too. Mount Whitney's not nearly this rugged. There's some spots that are kind of, but yeah, like that. It's kind of. do the little hoppity hop sometimes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lean forward. Yeah, I almost fall and die at least a few times on mountains like this. Keeps you alert. I see there the girls. They're singing funny songs too. Oh. Just safety meeting time. Man, I never turned on. Just talking to these people, and they're asking me all kinds of questions about how my prosthetic worked, and I explained the difference and how camber the mountain makes it different, because he was asking if I had a different foot for coming down versus going up. And I told him no, but I explained why the difference is in the slant of the mountain, where if you're prosthetic, like, because you don't have the elevation control. We had a couple little guys with them that were only, I don't know, like 6 or 7. Which, I was talking to him, which I think is true. It usually is the parents telling kids that they're not big enough, but they'll do stuff like this. I did stuff like this when I was a kid. My dad had me come with him and hike Lone Peak when I was 5 or 6. The sun. Yeah, what up, dog? I'll let these guys pass. Trying to get out of the way here. Ooh. Go ahead.
Want to pass by?
Yeah, go ahead, yes. Yeah. Oh, these clouds are cool. Oh, where the clouds are covering over the valley. This is really cool looking.
Oh wow, props to you.
Oh, thanks. This thing's pretty rugged at first, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's been a couple years since I did it. I got better legs now. You don't hear that often, right?
I had nothing to complain about. Oh, good job.
It's so pretty. Check out how the clouds are covering, spackling the... Anyways, have you done this many times?
No, never. First time.
Oh, really? Yeah, it gets better if I remember, but it's pretty rugged the whole way. Because you go up like, what was it, 1,200 feet in 1.4 miles, so that's a pretty good incline.
Oh, Dave, do you hear that? 1,200 feet incline in 1.4 miles. You were only off by 1,100 feet. Dude. Told me when you go home. It said 2.5 miles out.
It's only 1.4, and you're at 11,090. You're like 3 feet shy of 12,000 feet of the top. And I guess it's a mountain, but it's mostly just a bunch of pile of rocks, right? But I don't know. I mean, that's, I guess, what a mountain is anyways. It's slippery here. Well, that's cool looking. Look at the little pine cones. They're like purple. Oh, I gotta stop here and take some pictures. Those are too pretty. Alright, time to go. No safety meeting here. Got these awesome little pine cones. I forgot to shut off my Garmin, so then it has me sitting here forever. But I was, and I started doing, because I used to take everything with high of f-stop I could, some landscape like this. But I'm going to try what I learned about for doing my night photography with my leg is the dual focus. So I tried to focus on that tree, that one, mid-ground, far there, and the far there, and I'm going to layer them all together so they'll all be sharper. There's not a lot of wind. When there's a lot of wind, but there's you get a higher, your shutter speed's much higher. Try both. I think I took some of the high f-stop and then the low shutter speed to see difference. We'll find out. All learning. It's all figuring out what works the best for you. For you in life. Don't follow someone else's trail except for this. Like this trail you need to follow because you get off and you're gonna mess up these rocks. You got these nice flowers though. Those are pretty. So pretty. But other than that, you blaze your own path. Tell people to get the hell out of the way. I've been stopping enough, and it's cool enough up here that my stump hasn't really started getting squashy. If it does, I gotta stop and take it off right away because it's dangerous. I trip much easier. I have to let my whole body cool down because everything just gets overheated. Let's see. I'll resume. See, I never resume on time. How's it going? Doing incredible, but I'm getting better. Nice little mountain to walk up, huh?
Have you done this before?
It's been a couple years. I got better feet now.
Yeah.
which I like this foot for hiking so much more. It's like, yeah, it's much lighter and grips better and everything, and my leg fits better. I did the first time. Everything was not fitting right, and it was kind of terrifying and dangerous because it makes you want to fall, and you'll fall off the mountain.
Yeah, it's not just up, coming down too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
this looks cool. It's got a hydraulic and stuff, and then a battery where it'll let you ride down like a real knee.
Oh, nice.
So, well, you guys have a great rest of the day.
You too. Good work.
Thank you. I like the pretty flowers, the purples. Yeah, coming down is going to be slow because we're just going to go slow, but it's not going to be nearly as tiring. Whew. No more switchbacks until the end, and we go back. Oh no. I feel we gotta get up to the end before I take this off. That's where I make it. It's getting pretty sloppy. I trip on way more everything. We're up there, that's where we'll stop. Wherever the best seat is. We'll cool off and take some pictures. Have a safety meeting. I haven't sweated this hard, breathe this hard since sex. Oh! This spot right here. It seems pretty good. It's nice and we got a nice little breeze here. That's pretty flat. Oh, there's a prickly pine right behind it though. I think that was there. I'm gonna pull that out. Try, you prickly bastard. I don't have my gloves with me. Ah. Yeah, we gotta dry off. Oops. So that's pretty high. And when you're pretty high and you want to get higher, you have a safety meeting. I was not feeling safe. Look at that. You gotta be safe. Met a Craig from Seattle. He's a cool guy. Talking about, I was just having a safety meeting. Talking about all the places up in Seattle by Cascades. North Cascades is incredible. And the aqua color, the water from all the glacier melt is just something else. It's not like clear blue like Tahoe and Crater Lake, but it's this aquamarine turquoise from whatever minerals are in it, and it's just amazing. You can see it mix. Went over to this bridge where it mixes, where it all goes into the ocean from way up north, and you see the two different colors collide. Look at that guy. Don't want to touch you. Now we're leveling out, kinda. That down there looks like there's looks like a golf course basically through the trees. There's a bunker and a pond. It'd be something that'd be like in Scotland, because they do like, I think, natural range golf courses. Yeah, in Scotland. Do up my pack. A little tighter. I still actually never took off and dried my leg, but I was there talking to old, I don't know his last name, Craig Peacock. Tell me his last name. It was so long, he kind of hadn't let it got too sloppy yet, so it was manageable. But we'll have to do a good old dry off, jobberoo, because I got to eating cheese too. You know, when you're talking and had a mouthful of cheese, things just all logic just goes out the window. But we are a little long. That's getting more manageable. Manageable. Those. Oh. Ugh. Hoo-ah, hoo-ah. I have to drink one of those muscle milks. I might be on the plate. I'm drying off the stumperoo. See a little shade here. Oh, there it is. All right. Just stop that rock. Huh. It's in the shade. I see that hard dirt. Well, have to delay. Here it goes up over there, and there's the top. The battery's almost dead, so I'm going to save it until I get up on top. Action cam's on a dead battery, but there it is. There it is. And that's the trail. But it's alright. It's alright, we'll get there. Gotta say, this is more like a scramble than a hike. But we get there faster. I ain't bitching. It's gonna be so dope. The lakes we're seeing already. It's so many lakes. And then the other side, there's a whole gang in Mirror Lake, and then dope. It's at the top, but the view's pretty good. Had a decent part of the trail before the final push. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, just a nice little climb up the rocks. It's just a pile of rocks.
up to wherever the trail goes. It goes right up that line. And then switches back. And then we're up on top. And it's getting high. And I didn't eat. I ate like one muscle milk. What was this? A 30 milligram power protein. I've eaten those cheeses. And I drink the other one, so I'm getting a little of that altitude wooziness. And you don't wanna fall off of that. We got it. And then the path comes to here. I think we're turning back up here, but that looks more like a path, but I know that goes to nowhere. It must be a view, because there's Mirror Lake. We're almost to the top. I was thinking about putting my leg right there for pictures. Maybe I'll do that on the way back. I don't know when I get there. Sit down. And we are still, that's the top. There's the top. The thunderstorms look pretty cool though. I wouldn't care if they rained on us some. Come over here close to the edge. Not to fall. He's activating on me. Woo. Peace out. Right through there, you know. Just, you know, no problem. There's a thunderstorm right there. This is quite the sight though. The other side, there's just as many lakes off of it. And I got some good shots. I'm tired and I only got this. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna hustle my way back. That must be King's Peak over there somewhere, because it's the highest one. So we're gonna get down there. We had, what is that, a slush sleet? Just pelting us, but I actually got a rain thing to put on. Also, I gotta say for the rain is Poncho Via, bitches! Is this all you got? It's hail now. This all you got? Come on, bring it something hard. Tell you what, you can really, it's stopped. Hear the thunder up here. Man, some blasted real close. Knock out my eardrums. Yep. That hail got pretty nasty for a while. It was stinging, it was coming down. I'm lucky I packed this Poncho Villa. There's where we were. Can't see it way up over there. And we gotta go. We go down through the trees and then we wrap back around. And there's absolutely, there's like one little section up there of this trail that's not like a total rocky, nightmarish, tall, steep SOB. But that's why we do them, right? We don't want to do easy things. Check out the views. You get mad views here.